Hey guys, and today I want to talk about parody content on YouTube. So for those of you guys who don't know, I've been doing parody content for 3 years. I actually did parody content in 2023 with My Little Pony. And my inspiration for the parody content was a guy named DWK. And for those of you guys who don't know who DWK was, he was a My Little Pony review channel, except his reviews are not like the typical way you imagine reviews, you know? His reviews were more like a parody style, you know? Except he never called them parodies. It was called totally legit recaps. So his reviews were not like, the typical review fashion. So that's what made him unique, you know? And his quote unquote reviews inspired me to kind of do my own style, except instead of reviewing it's like jokes. But yeah, the funny thing is that I didn't even know what to call what I was doing, because I didn't even know that the style of content I was doing was even called parody. It was jokes, So yeah, I didn't really know what to call it, but then another guy started doing something similar to what I was doing, and he called them parodies. So I started calling them parodies. Now let's talk about the guy that I was talking about. The guy that called them parodies. I forgot what the guy's name was, but he did My Little Pony parodies as well, except he did it with AI voice, kind of like Mr. Patrick's. So this guy was kind of like Mr. Patrick's before Mr. Patrick's, except, well, without the overly sexual jokes, of course. But, yeah, he had a series on his channel called the Fluttershy at the Mall series, I think it was called. And, his channel is gone now. I don't know what happened to him, but to the guy watching this video, if the guy who made those parodies watching this video, what happened to you, man? Come back. It's kind of lonely over here now, so dude, if you're still on the platform, come back. We honestly missed you. But yeah, he had a series called Fluttershy at the Mall, which is sadly gone now, but I think there was a re-upload of the video last year. I don't really know. If there was a re-upload, I will put it on screen right now to show you guys. But yeah, honestly, I don't even know what happened to him. He was posting videos from December 2023 and then after that he stopped in somewhere in 2024. I don't really remember, honestly. But anyways, let's fast forward a couple years into the future. Now it is the year 2025. K-pop Demon Hunters got released, and after I watched the movie in November 2025, I had the idea to do my own parody content with K-pop Demon Hunters. But yeah, like I was saying, I had the idea to do my own parody content with K-pop Demon Hunters. But one thing that I didn't know was that there was so many other people also doing K-pop Demon Hunters parody content. Like, for example, a big name in the community, Mr. Patrick. I did not know he even existed until I did some research on K-pop parody content. And another thing that I didn't know was that there was so many other people doing the same thing that Mr. Patrick's was doing. And I feel like in 2025, that's when parody content really got popular, because I feel like in 2023 when I was doing the parody content, it wasn't as popular. But after K-pop Demon Hunters released, and after there were big parody creators like Mr. Patrick's and some other people doing parody content, I feel like that's when parody content really got popular. And honestly, it makes me so proud to think about how far parody content has come just from K-pop Demon Hunters, because I practically invented parody content. I practically invented it. Like, yo, I'm telling you, as far as I know, I don't think parody content was this popular when I was doing it in 2023. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think it was this popular when I was doing it in 2023. But after Mr. Patrick's and a couple of other people were doing it, it just got, like, really popular. That makes me so proud because, I'm telling you, it wasn't this popular. It wasn't this popular before, but it got really popular after K-pop Demon Hunters came out and YouTubers like Mr. Patrick's were doing it. And another thing that I noticed is that I seem to be the only parody creator to not do AI voices. Well, besides DWK, of course, but he's long gone now. He isn't really doing content anymore, so he doesn't really count anymore. But I seem to be the only modern day parody creator to not use AI voices, because even that one guy, the one Fluttershy at the Mall series creator person, he was doing AI voices with the characters, and Mr. Patrick does it, and pretty much everyone in the parody community does it. But I'm the only one who doesn't, and the reason why is because I like to keep it genuine. I like to keep it. What's the word? What's the word? I like to keep it authentic. Yeah, that's the word. I like to keep it authentic. And that's the way I've been doing it since, 2023, so. Yeah, I don't really want to use AI voices because, I like using my real voice. I like expressing myself through my voice, So, I'm never going to use AI voices for my parodies. I know that's what everyone else does, but I like to keep it real here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to yap about, how proud I am of parody content. Because, like I said, I did this all the way back in 2023. It wasn't this popular before, but after K-pop Demon Hunters came out and there were big names in the community, then parody content got popular, and I'm really proud of that because I practically invented parody content, But yeah, I just wanted to yap about that a little bit, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.